Hi, I'm Bob.Woolverton, your Northwest Realty Advisor. Finding your dream home is an exciting adventure that at times can also feel all-consuming. On a good day, it's fun to swipe through the listings and whiz through every open house in your area. But after umpteen hours of it, and perhaps a lost bidding war or two, it can almost drive you mad. If you sometimes feel like you're spinning your wheels and wandering aimlessly from property to property, I get it. House hunt burnout is real. When we come back in 8 seconds, I'll share with you some smart methods to keep your stress levels and sanity on an even keel. To keep your stress levels and sanity on an even keel, my number one tip is get pre-approved for a mortgage before you even start. Do not pass go, do not collect $200, do not even look at online listings until you have your mortgage pre-approval lined up. For an offer to be taken seriously, you have to include a pre-approval letter with your offer. So get that done first. I can give you a list of lenders in our area who are ethical, cost competitive, and who won't rip you off with fees that are total BS and close their loans on schedule, which is extremely important. Also, having a pre-approval letter basically sets your home buying budget. There's no sense in wasting your time and energy and getting your hopes anchored in homes that you can't afford. The pre-approval process provides focus to your home search efforts. Tip number 2, make a must-have list and stick to it. Now, this is not as easy as it sounds. Before you start looking, write down the non-negotiable features your new home needs. Then if a place doesn't have everything on your list, don't go see it. No matter how curious you are, this will save your time and your sanity. Focusing your list has a complementary benefit. In addition to saving time and your sanity, it can help prevent list creep, which typically occurs when you see shiny objects in each new house. If you're not careful, all of a sudden you might find your must-have list has grown from a basic 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a decent commute to a new lust for a chef's kitchen, when you barely even cook. I remember when I bought my first house, one of the things on my must-have list was a 3-car garage. My wife and I narrowed our list down to 2 possible purchases. One home had a 3-car garage and one had a 2-car garage. When it came down to the final selection, I remember my wife saying, "We're not buying a house because of the garage." My point of sharing this with you is even though you have a list of must-haves, there may still be a need for a little flexibility, especially if it saves your marriage. Tip number 3, document your visits. It's inevitable that by the 4th or 5th property, everything is going to start to blur together during a marathon day of showings. I suggest keeping your smartphone handy and snapping photos from the minute you roll up to the driveway. Taking a picture of the for sale sign or the front of the property first makes it easy to later distinguish between sets of photos. Then, as you walk through each home, capture photos of everything you like, such as a killer view or to die for chef's kitchen, as well as anything that feels awkward or out of place, like from scary shag carpeting to a very funky layout. Then take notes on the listing sheet so you can easily remember what features you were trying to capture in the photos, and you'll have a great play-by-play of the house to relive later. Tip number 4, remember only the top 3 contenders. I tell my buyers that a home is either a contender or it's not. In other words, either it's one of your current top 3 priorities or you should forget about it. This simple trick means you have to keep only 3 homes in mind at a time. Tip number 5, stop looking at listings already. At some point, you have to just stop looking for additional options. Some clients keep looking even after we have an accepted offer on a great place, still believing that something better might come along. That only serves to drive you crazy. Eventually, you have to be satisfied with the choices at hand and make a decision. Just remember, the grass is rarely greener on the other side. So in review, to find your dream home without losing your mind, follow these 5 steps. Number 1, get pre-approved for a mortgage before you even start. Number 2, make a must-have list and stick to it. Number 3, document your visits, get that smartphone out. Number 4, remember only the top 3 contenders. And number 5, stop looking at listings already, especially when you found the perfect home. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, click that subscribe button now and click that reminder bell. That'll make certain that you get notified when I post new videos. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. That's feedback to me that I'm giving you information of value. And last but not least, share this link with someone you know who can benefit from the information on this YouTube channel. If you have any questions or want additional information, you can find my email address and my telephone number in the video description section below. Call me or email me. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Bob.Woolverton, your Northwest Realty Advisor. Every week I post new videos about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, as well as some home tours and listing videos. I'll see you next week.